Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It is a day of another day that we call New Year's Eve. Anyway, the being said, what's going to be, hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe. If you're going to go out on this New Year's and stuff, you know, I want you to be safe and stuff, so make sure you come back, you know, alive and stuff, and, you know, okay. Now, I know you probably wonder what the hell is going on with Raven, why is Raven going through it. I've been dealing with a lot of things as far as the universe kind of, I guess, making me stand in my truth as far as acknowledging a lot of things I didn't want to acknowledge and stuff, and no matter how I tried to avoid it, it kept coming forward as far as me standing my truth. Now you may not understand what I'm talking about now. I think it was beginning of this year, my aunt had passed, and I saw the woman who birthed me, and she walked past me as if she didn't know who I was. And to watch someone that birthed you walk right past you, it startled me, but I dealt with it, and I didn't really talk about it too much, only because I kept telling myself, oh, she didn't mean it, she didn't mean it, she didn't mean it, and it's like the universe was saying, yes, it's time for you to start facing your truth. These people do mean what they've been saying. Stop relying on the lie and deal with the truth. I kept saying for so many years and stuff that she really didn't mean it, she didn't mean it, and you would say, well, Raven, you know, after a certain period of time, Raven, if she hasn't contacted you and she's not getting contact, she's not bothering you, she went and, you know, got married, everything, got a house, and forgot about you, and your birth father did too, then maybe it would hit you to that they know what they said. For me, I couldn't deal with that, so I kept dealing with the lie, and I didn't realize I was taking it with me everywhere. So when guys I was once with didn't want to be with me, I would say, oh, they didn't mean it. When people used to say mean things to me, I'd be like, oh, they didn't mean it. When girls on this line used to tag me, I was like, oh, give her time, she don't mean it. And then all of a sudden, the universe was like saying, stop it. You're going to stand in your truth from now on. And I was seeing this guy, I don't know what to say, I was seeing him, I talked about him before. And I was waiting for him to, I understand, first of all, let me tell you something, it's hard to be with a girl like me, and I understand people saying, well, they love you, so, but everybody doesn't handle the situation as easy as some people do. Some people handle things different than others. When you're a guy who are, you know, always attracted to type of men, fellas and cops, and he wasn't a felon, but he was definitely out there and stuff, and I guess due to the fact that his past, his background, he couldn't possibly let all his boys know, you know. But I kept giving him, waiting if he would get it together. Now, reality is that I still was going to keep moving forward, because I was like, I may be waiting, you know, getting older and not getting any younger, so I'm going to keep trying to date. Now, realize I know him for like 12 years. I've seen him for almost 5 times in 12 years. Now, you would say, well, Raven, if you haven't seen him 5 times in 12 years, maybe he don't want you. But to me, I go, oh, he don't mean it. Just give him time. And then I met with the white guy with the black voice. He's on his channel because he's watching stuff. And it was really weird, because something he said to me was like, you know, your problem is you don't he said something about you don't, but basically I don't believe in myself. Basically he was saying, you know, basically I need to stop putting this stuff inside of my head, which I was doing and stuff. I was basically lying to myself. And the thing about it, you would say, well, Raven, you know, you're not bad looking, you could find somebody else. But to me, I was like, no, give him time, give him time, give the woman who birthed me time, give the father birthed me time, give the one who killed my baby for time. You know, give them time, give them time, give them time. And reality was that I couldn't accept the truth. Reality is that I wanted to lie, I didn't want the truth and stuff. And the last couple of days, my universe has told me it's time to stand in your truth. Now, I didn't handle it very well. I started cursing, I was freaking, I was going crazy. Then when that other person came at me and stuff, I was ready for war. I freaked out, because the thing about it was I kept saying, I'm going through something, going through something, going through something, but I didn't want to elaborate and stuff. And then when guys hit me up, it's always about sex, it's always about sex. It just kept reminding me of, I wasn't nothing but just sex. I wasn't a human being, and I started accepting things as far as being the darkness, and started dating people I would never be attracted to. I just started, anybody who would take me, I was there with them. I was like, listen, if you're gonna accept me, I don't care what you look like. You know, I just started settling to anybody who could just care about me and stuff. Then another guy I was talking to that got married on me, who's on his channel as well, he called me. He was like, how dare you talk about somebody else online? And I was like, but you got married to me. And his whole thing was, how dare you? But he couldn't see what he did to me. And it was like, it was almost like a waking up. And I stood on the phone and I cried. I was like, I can't believe I've done this to myself. Now, these people are there in my life because I allowed them there. I allowed them to abuse me. When I was working in New York City, I allowed people to abuse me because of the fact of the matter is that I kept saying they didn't mean it. Then I got to the part where I started realizing that people do mean it, and I started getting mad, and I started getting angry, and I started ready to fight, and I started ready for war and stuff like that. And you know, it's my truth that was waking me up and stuff. I sat in the house and, oh my God, I think I cried so much. I've never cried so much and I watched the water. The water was so thick falling out my eyes that it felt like raindrops. That's how thick it was, because I have never cried. Oh no, I never cried. All this stuff I've been going through, you watch me, I get upset. I may cry for somebody, but I never cry for myself, because I was told stop crying as a child, and I basically tried to hold that in. When it comes down to me, it's coming to somebody else, like Bobby Christine, I cried over that because I didn't want her to die, but when it came down to me, I was like, no, I don't, I wasn't going to do it. But it was the truth. He was never coming. The guy, the white guy with the black voice, I thought that he was sent from God. I realized that he wasn't. It was just a lot of things. I waited for him. Like you would say, well, Rick, why don't you just move forward? I couldn't move forward because I was like, no, they don't mean it, I mean it. And all of a sudden I said, well, not me, the eunuch was saying, they mean it. They mean it. The one y'all see me with in New York City, they're back at some baby, he wants to be with you. I was like, he told me like 1,000 times he don't want to be with me. And I kept saying, he didn't mean it too. But reality is that I heard him. Like I really heard him. And it took a female to try to get with me to convince me that I wanted to be with her. And she did exactly to me what I did to him. I actually had to call him up and apologize to him. It took her to wake me up for what I was doing to him. So I had to leave that alone. I had to tell myself, they mean what they've been saying. Maybe they don't want you. They do not want you. And it was funny thing, because like I was saying, I kept making up excuses and stuff. And the reality is that they didn't want me. And also standing my truth. Now dealing with this Ubala land and stuff like that, like I said before, I was that way before to this way. And I didn't go through the struggles like I'm going through now. And that's for anything I was black. I was going through my little problems and stuff. But when I came in this world, it was totally not ready for it. And I know some of you said, well, Raven, you seem like you was right. I used to talk, but I really wasn't walking the walk, because I believe that there was always good in people. And I believe you just give people a chance to, just stop trying to make people be so perfect. Just give them a chance to fuck up and accept them when they come back. It'll be fine, but people wasn't coming back. They was actually are the way that they are. I had to stop making excuses for people with bad behavior. It hurt me. I had to stand in my truth. I had to just start accepting what I didn't want to accept. And then when it came down to me as far as this, I kept saying, well, you're going into corporate world, you're going into establishment, you're going into business, you're going into white-collar work versus blue-collar work and stuff. And I was working in white-collar work like this, and they figured out what it was, and they kind of escorted me off the premises. They kind of found a way to be so they wouldn't get sued, but I knew exactly what they was doing. The other employees got upset. They were screaming and going crazy and stuff, but I knew what was happening. But I accepted. I said, well, I'll give them time. They'll call me back. And I just wouldn't accept anything that was bad from people. I had to accept the truth, and I refused to accept it. And then I kept saying to myself, well, what happens when somebody walk up to you and say, you're not a real woman, you're not, are you going to do like when it came down to being gay, that you used to fist fight them and fuck them up and go home with your boyfriend? Or was you going to stand in your truth? Now that was a hard pill for me, because I felt this guy done too much to be disrespected, and I had to stand in my truth and say, well, Raven, don't put your hands on people. And I kept saying, how am I going to deal with this? How am I going to deal with this? How am I going to deal with this? And I said to myself, from now on, I'm going to say, I am exactly
what you think I am. And I was going to take it at that. Now the reaction may be a little bit different afterwards, but...
Raven, can you come here for a minute?
I just
Raven,
wanted
can you
to...
hear me? Come here for a minute. Come here. What is this right here? Let me feel it.
I just wanted to, I wanted to make sure that I wish you a Happy New Year's, because this is like the last day, or this is the last day of 2017, so thank you for rocking with me for so long, and thank you for being there through my overlives and me falling out, going crazy, moving forward, and you still sticking behind me, knowing actually that you're riding with a train wreck and not judging me and standing with me when you watch other people attack me and stuff, and you know, me trying to do those videos where there's a lot of sisters being murdered, and you know, it's really hard and stuff, but you know, I thank you and stuff, and at the end of the day, you may not realize it really means a lot to me, because at the end of the day, you have to understand this is going to be a journey of my life in 2017. I'm never going to get back again, but actually I got a chance to spend it with you, and you're always going to be a very important role in my life, and when I passed on, I actually died and going on, you can actually say, well, I actually did meet Raven, you know, before, you know, the aftermath and stuff, but not that I'm going to die anytime soon, but I'm just saying, you know, I just feel as I need to let you know how much I appreciate you and love you, because at the end of the day, I'm not perfect. At the end of the day, I don't want you to be perfect. I just want you to be different. I want you to stand in your truth. I want you to show your true leadership. I want you to do everything that makes you happy. I want you to shut down anybody who don't make you happy. I want you to separate the two versus family and friends. If you are family that put you down and all this stuff, you got to learn a word called divorce. If you got friends that put you down, you got to learn a word of divorce. If the world let you down, you got to learn a word of divorce. The divorce means, you know what, you can have that, but I'm going to be over here, and please open the door. We good. You know. Anyway, the being said, I just wanted to share this with you in 2018, and I want us to make it a great 2018 is only tomorrow, but anyway, if you're going out, please be safe, because at the end of the day, you know, it's a lot of things going out as far as today and stuff, and I don't know, just want you to be safe, because you know, I got to catch up with my family, and I want to holler at you, because you know, you like big sisters keep putting out videos about big sisters in it, you know, so. And the thing about it with me now is that I had to stand in my truth as far as this Uber lane and stuff. It was a very much struggle with that as well, because I kept saying to myself, well, the men keep telling me I'm a woman, but then when I come over, I'm a man, and it's like, I kept letting, it's funny how you let all the negativity just get in your head. Also, I talked about this before, but it's funny how the universe has been working on me, and I'm a big crybaby. That's probably, you can see the tears in my eyes and stuff. I used to see pictures of me that would go down on the feed as far as being me, and I'd be like, oh, okay. But for some reason, I know I'm going to sound crazy, I could not connect with the pictures. I always treated the pictures like, oh, that's somebody else. I was like, let me just send her pictures out. Let me do this for her. But I did not feel no connection to those pictures. I wanted to ask you that question, especially the dolls, to spirit. When you look at your pictures and stuff, do you feel the connection to it like it's actually you? I know everybody's not crazy like me, but I'm just saying, or my trans brothers, you know, you look at the pictures like, that's not me, but I know it's me, but it's not me. You know, I had to disconnect this, that. Also, I had to deal with the fact of, if somebody walk up to me, and says, are you trans? Are you a man? Are you? And I was like, oh, how are you going to handle it? Because you know you got that damn attitude sometimes, that snap shit. You know, bitches snap you in a minute. So, you know, because I've done things, and I've done things that I knew that I wasn't planning on it, but before I knew it. Anyway, I had to have that talk with myself. And my sisters like you, like me, I want to ask you, have you had to have that talk with yourself when they walk out that door? Have you had to have that talk? Even the gay guys, did you have to have that talk with you? You know, when somebody come up to you, or even people who are different and standing in the truth, when you wear outfits that you know that's different and stuff, or men that stand in the truth is that, you know, doing things, you know, when you stand in your truth, it's really to the girls like me, because, or the trans brothers, is because when you stand in your truth, you have to have that talk with yourself when somebody walks up to you, because at the end of the day, somebody will walk up to you, because people definitely walk up to me and stuff, and I don't know how to react to it. when a guy walks up to me and he wants to talk to me, and the other guy told me, said, well, why didn't you just talk to the back? I was like, yeah, because he thinks he's talking to a bitch, but at the end of the goddamn day, he's not expecting this tenderoni to have some really tenderoni. But the thing about it is that I had to say, you know what? I am exactly what you think I am, and keep going. Now, I know how the other girls say, but I'm like, and that's not a fight, and they'll say, look, bitch, you about ready to fight, because everybody keeps saying, Raven, why do you walk like you're ready to fight? In reality, I guess I did. You know, I analyzed a lot of things, but I always stay ready because of the attack before this. I had to stay ready, and the cavalry was me. So, I had to accept a lot. I had to accept a lot. I had to leave the woman who birthed me in the past. I had to leave a lot of people alone. It's the hardest thing in the world to do is lie to yourself for so many years, believing that people think more of you, and they actually don't. And here it is, they've been telling you, but you've been making up excuses for the answer. I couldn't accept it. I couldn't accept it. And so I couldn't accept it. I said, oh, it didn't happen. Or I closed my eyes to it. I said, well, it didn't happen. But when I realized when it came out of me as far as now, I'm going to embrace my truth in 2018. And yes, I'm going back into the corporate world. Yes, I'm going to be here, going to lose. I'm going to do everything I did as far as staying neutral. I'm going out. So I don't care. It's just going in. It's going to be me against the world. Well, not like in a negative way, but it's just me against the world. First, you're going to stop me. You're not going to stop me. I'm going full frontal. Everything going to be real, and I don't care what anybody has to say. I'm going to stand in my authentic truth as far as being myself. Anyway, that being said, I hope you follow me on Instagram. That's Raven_over. That's Raven_over. This way you get a chance to see a lot more life and living and a lot of things I didn't put on YouTube things I got the right reasons. And of course, I want to hear your feedback as far as 2018. There's something you're going to be leaving behind. Is there going to be people you're going to be leaving behind? Are there going to be jobs and careers or family that you got to leave behind in order to move forward? Because I have to tell you a lot of things. In order to move forward in life, you definitely have to be positive. And the people who are not with you, rocking with you, you got to let them go. No matter how bad it hurts, you got to let them go. Anyway, that being said, be safe. If you're going out, I want you. I love you. Happy New Year's Eve. And I want to thank you for watching. Catherine.
Alright now, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, trying to make my family go before 2018, which is a couple of hours. And like I said before, I want you to follow me on Instagram, that's Raven_over, Raven_over. This way you get a chance to see a lot more of my life and living and things I can't put on YouTube due to copyright reasons, and a lot of things you may always want to find out what's going on behind that bathroom door. So you get a chance to see a lot more of this apartment and everything that's inside there. I want you to be safe on 2017 and 2018. Remember one thing in life, if nothing else, love you.